Good morning, BizTown volunteers. Thank you for joining us today to guide our young entrepreneurs through an exciting day of business activities. As you know, BizTown is a unique educational experience where students take on roles in various businesses, applying real-world skills. Today, you will be acting as facilitators, supporting them as they navigate through their business responsibilities. Our schedule of the day is filled with hands-on experiences for the students. Each student will have a specific job in their assigned business, and they will start the day with a business startup meeting. This is a crucial time for them to discuss their goals, assign roles, and plan their day. You will have a volunteer guide that looks like this, that will have the information you will need throughout the day. It is a great idea to read it over before the students arrive. Before we dive into the details, let's talk about the job folders. Each student will receive a folder containing essential documents for the role. On the table, you'll find job descriptions, checklists, and important forms. Students have been responsible for tracking their expenses throughout the day, including supplies, utilities, and any other costs associated with running their business. Please check this sheet carefully to make sure the students' account numbers match their badges that are also on the sheet. This makes the process for a young CEO to input payroll information during your executive meeting. One of the first tasks for some students will be applying for loans. This process is an excellent opportunity for them to understand financial planning and decision making. As facilitators, you're here to guide them through this process, answer questions, and ensure they understand the implications of taking out a loan. The CEO will take their loan applications to the banks to apply for the operating costs. After receiving approval for their loans, students will also find promissory notes. This document outlines the terms and conditions of their loans and must also go to the bank as well. Your role is to assist them in comprehending these documents, emphasizing the importance of responsibility and accountability in managing finances. Moving on to the chief financial officers in each business, they will be responsible for inputting payroll information. In their job folders, they'll find documents related to payroll, including employee salaries and deductions. The CFOs will then input the salary information into their iPads. As facilitators, you'll guide them through this process, ensuring accuracy and explaining the significance of managing a budget effectively. After that, a JA staff member will invite our JA citizens to our town square for our opening town hall meeting. The mayor will officially open BizTown with a special address, followed by speeches from our business CEOs. With the exceptions of Regions and First Horizon Bank, all business CEOs will deliver a speech that they've prepared during the initial meeting. Following the opening town hall meeting, everyone will return to their businesses and our volunteers will conduct a payroll discussion. CFOs may process payroll to pay all the employees. Then, volunteers can lead a conversation about bank accounts, withdrawal slips, checks, and budgeting. There is no script for this. Just have fun talking with the students and share your real-world experience. Depending on the time, the schedule will allow for 1 or 2 rounds of break rotations. Students will take a break when the color on their badge corresponds with the color lit on our stoplight by City Hall. During their break, they may withdraw cash to buy popcorn at our cafe and shop at the local businesses. Unlike in the real world, we do encourage our citizens to spend their money because while they may take items they purchased at BizTown home with them, at the end of the day, they cannot take their money. While they are not on their breaks, all citizens should be working, completing their job requirements in their job folders. After the final round of break rotations, please discuss how the day went with your students. Also, please ensure that the students help to return their businesses to how they looked upon arrival. Please leave debit cards, badges, and all folders and supplies in the businesses. Please wipe down surfaces and whiteboards. Students may take their checkbooks and any purchased items home with them. Finally, a JA staff member will announce when it's time to gather in the town square for the closing town hall meeting, in which the mayor and several city hall officials will make their final reports for the day. We will also hear closing remarks from the CEOs of Regions and First Horizon. The mayor will distribute awards and thank our teachers and volunteers for making the day possible. It is crucial to highlight that adults are here as facilitators only. The goal is to let the students take the lead, make decisions, and experience the consequences of their choices in a controlled environment. Please refrain from making decisions for them. Instead, guide them through the decision-making process. In conclusion, Today's experience is about empowering our young entrepreneurs to run their businesses independently. As facilitators, your role is to provide guidance, answer questions, and foster a positive and educational environment. Thank you for your dedication and support in making BizTown a memorable and valuable experience for these students. Let's have a fantastic day. What if we have a technological problem like an iPad isn't working? Please turn the laminated card located on the outside of your storefront over so that the question mark is showing. A JA staff member will be over to assist you. What if my students don't know what to do next? Please redirect them to their job folders. When will my students receive their debit cards? A JA staff member will bring debit cards and withdrawal slips to each business during the opening town hall meeting. Please ensure the debit card numbers match the numbers on their name badges. What if a student is absent or all the job roles in my business are not filled? The present students can cover the job responsibilities for the vacant position. If they do not have time for this, it is okay. BizTown can still run smoothly with some students missing. What if the students have not completed the paperwork in their Biz Prep folders prior to arriving at BizTown? It happens. Together as a group, you can go over the paperwork and complete it together during the initial staff meeting. And that's it! You are now ready to help out at BizTown. See you soon!